You ever hear an album that made you feel untouchable? Like nothing can stop you? Not struggle, not hate, not even death? That's what 50 gave us in 2003. This wasn't just a debut, it was a mission, a warning, a survival guide. Welcome to Beats and Chapters, where life meets lyrics and every story has a soundtrack. It's 2002. Hip-hop is running the charts, but the sound is shifting. Nelly had the clubs on fire with Hiding Here.
So take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here.
He brought Midwest swag with catchy hooks and playful bars. Ludacris dropped Word of Mouth and Chicken and Beer. Pure charisma and punchlines over Southern bounce. Eminem released The Eminem Show, arguably his most complete album, raw emotion with stadium-sized production.
On the outside. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend.
Jay-Z was in his Blueprint 2 era, already a legend, already in mogul mode. And of course, there was Ja Rule, at the top of the radio game with tracks like Always on Time and Living It Up. The game. The game was flashy, melody heavy, hit driven, but 50 came through like an antidote, cold, calculated, and relentless. Now imagine this. You've been shot 9 times, dropped by your label, and blackballed by the industry. What do? If you're 50, you double down. In 2002, 50 Cent linked with Eminem and Dr. Dre, signed to Shady Aftermath Records. That changed everything. He dropped Guess Who's Back and 50 Cent's The Future, 2 mixtapes that had the streets on lock.
You drive me crazy, you should be here with me, bitch.
Picture this, a young nigga getting it like Rich Porter. Sonny came in behalf of Pitt. He got knocked, he on lock, still controlling the spot from Comstock. Pop pulled the
50 later said, I was making music with nothing to lose and everything to gain. That's why I hit so hard. He was fearless. He was strategic. Studio sessions were tight. Dre handled production, precision. M handled hooks. 50 brought hunger you could hear. He recorded over 30 songs. Many of the album's best tracks weren't pre-planned. They were raw instinct. Many men wish death. The pain in this track is surgical. You feel the paranoia, the trauma, the absolute desire to live through it all.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me.
What Up Gangsta opening track. No warning, no intro, just 4 presence. 50 came in like a man with nothing to prove because he already survived the worst.
We in here. We can get the drama poppin', we don't care. It's going down, cause I'm around. 50 Cent, you know how I get down. What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up?
21 questions. This one caught people off guard. It's soft but real. A love song for the hardened. Vulnerability wrapped in a bulletproof fabric. That's what made it work. This album had balance, grit, pain, ambition, and yes, heart. That's why it still hits.
Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask.
Now I remember exactly where I was when this album dropped. I was in middle school. We were too young to buy it, so we did what everyone else did. You know, we got the bootleg. We talk about it at lunch. Who had it? Who thought they had it? Who had the clean version from LimeWire that was missing half the lyrics? And come on, you know you were. We walked through the halls quoting bars like we lived it. Go Shawty, it's your birthday. That wasn't just a song, it was a national anthem at 13. Even to this day, it's played at every birthday party. The pain, the message, that might have been the first time I realized music just wasn't just background noise. It could move you. It could change you. We weren't just fans, we were witnesses. When Get Rich or Die Trying dropped on February 6, 2003, it sold 872,000 copies in the first week. Let that sink in. This was a debut. It wasn't in the era with TikTok. No streaming, just raw buzz and street anticipation. It went 9 times platinum. In the Club became one of the biggest hip hop songs of all time. G-Unit became more than a label. It became a lifestyle, a clothing, sneakers, video games, and movies. 50 wasn't just changing rap. He was flipping the industry on its head. For me, Get Rich or Die Trying wasn't just an album. It was a mentality, a blueprint, a street sermon, and a platinum frame. Whether you were coming up in Queens or coming of age in middle school, this album found a way to speak to you. It told us you can make it out, even when nobody believes you will. And 20 years later, this album still sounds like a bulletproof vest and a business plan. What's your favorite track from Get Rich or Die Trying? Drop it in the comments. And if this album raised you in the way it raised me, subscribe. We got more stories to tell, because every life has a soundtrack, and this was one of mine. Thanks. Peace.